It's kind of like if you take a fish, you can have the most excited, curious, optimistic fish in the world, and if you put the fish in a pond full of toxic acid, the fish is going to die.
Do you think that your environment or the people in your environment, how much do you think it matters that those people allow you to tap into those curiosities? And if they don't, maybe you want to talk about how the challenge of overcoming that pushback from perhaps society.
It's a great question. First off, it's always a choice what we're going to do. And it's a choice whether we're going to tap into curiosity, whether we're going to have an abundance or scarcity mindset, whether we're going to actually do anything with our life or just watch it go on cruise control. Always a choice. The problem is if we aren't acknowledging our environment, we're literally setting ourselves up to be a default, because we've heard this a million times in different ways. The people that are around you define you, and we absorb them. It's kind of like if you take a fish, you can have the most excited, curious, optimistic fish in the world, and if you put the fish in a pond full of toxic acid, the fish is going to die. I don't care how much the Secret, the movie The Secret, the fish is watched. Like, it's not going to will itself out of this toxic environment. Yeah. And so what can we do about that? We have the power to choose, and the power to choose is both physically where we are, where we live, and the people that are around us. The people are the ultimate. They're the ultimate enhancers, or the ultimate energy sucks. Question, like when you look at your phone and somebody calls you, do you get excited or do you dread when certain people are calling you? And if the 5 people you talk to the most, if you're like, oh God, Fred's calling me again, oh man, and you answer the phone and you're like, ugh, and you get off and you kind of need to take a nap because that person drains you, that's kind of telling with what your life is, what the results are going to be. So I tell people all the time, and I say this to myself. So when I'm talking to other people, oftentimes I'm just coaching myself. There's another person, so I don't look like a crazy person talking to myself in the mirror. And what I'm saying to them is, be conscious and thoughtful about the people that are around you. And they go, well, does that mean I have to get rid of my mom? I'm like, no, your mom can stay. Just acknowledge if your mom's a whiner or a complainer, how much of that whining and complaining, how much of the victim are you okay with becoming? Because you will become that stuff that you're around most of the time. And so we've got to decide, do I want that stuff? And here's the cool thing. When you open space, when you cut things out, like the wrong people in your life, you open space for amazing new things. It's like burning a forest down that was a bunch of dead wood. All of these new things come out of it. It's the rising of the phoenix. We have the phoenix inside of us if we're willing to choose. It's always about the power to choose.